Hello everyone and welcome back to the Underground Clique. In this video we're going to talk about an announcement made by Creative Assembly and passed over in silence, which we're going to have some fun speculating about. Above all though, we'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Let us know in the comments, after you've watched the video of course, and thanks as always to everyone. About a week ago Creative Assembly released this post, on the occasion of the 37-year anniversary of the founding, and as fans of the series we hope for another 37 years of success and satisfaction for them and for us, but let's read the post. Today marks 37 years of Creative Assembly. Although the past year has been challenging, we have an incredible lineup for the future that includes historical and fantasy Total War, as well as an as-yet unannounced project that will provide you with unforgettable experiences. Thank you to everyone who continues to support us and our brilliant teams. Well, not insignificant news we would say. In short, the double line of new games is confirmed, on one side the historical ones and on the other the fantasy ones. For the fans of the historical ones, a good news that goes to dispel the doubts about the arrival of new historical games. What is more interesting, however, is the next part, a still unannounced project that will give you unforgettable experiences. What could it be? Along with the announcement, this image was also published. What does it represent? Could it give us some kind of clue? Honestly, the most realistic hypothesis would be that Pharaoh represents as the last one released, certainly not on its own merits, the side of the historical. Warhammer 3 the fantasy side. And the center a kind of question mark to represent the as yet unannounced game. But what if it represents some kind of clue? Warhammer 40,000 of which we know even if unofficially about the ongoing development, no. It would fall into the fantasy side. It has already been revealed that at least one team from the Bulgarian branch has been put to work on the Total War, Warhammer 3 DLC. A new historical game is in development at the headquarters that some rumors would have it set in the First World War, but recent rumors suggest that this game has suffered serious development problems and may have been cancelled, although there is no way to confirm any of these claims at the moment. CA's confirmation that a third, non-historical, non-fantasy project exists is interesting given that it has previously been said a Total War game set in a new IP is on the way. There has also been talk of a game set in the Star Wars universe, but in the event the image would not correspond to any clue in this regard. We do not recall any connection between a pyramid and Star Wars. Instead, we want to propose an alternative. In Frank Herbert's 2003 miniseries Children of Dune, the palace of the governor of Arrakis is depicted as follows. And if we want, even in the film of 2021 the palace can be traced back to a pyramid. After all, Dune as a setting was proposed in the survey a few months ago. Could this therefore be the possible clue hidden in this image? There remains one last hypothesis, which differs, however, from a Total War. We talked about the team in Sofia, the headquarters, but contrary to our assumptions and traces of it in previous videos, the Newcastle office is still active. Studio headed by Giselle Stewart and about which nothing is known, i.e. what they are working on, and they must be working on something, otherwise it would not explain why they are still active. Giselle Stewart and others working in Newcastle have arrived from Ubisoft and given the blowback and never-ending interest in a second chapter. They would be the right team to make Alien Isolation 2. This, however, would be the least credible hypothesis given that since the crisis unfolded, Sega has repeatedly stated that Creative Assembly would return to Total War alone. Interesting then, the announcement made by Creative Assembly, we had some fun speculating about it. We'll see and continue to monitor developments and come back to it in case of news about it. Now we would like to know your thoughts on this. What are your guesses? Do you agree with what we have said or do you have other ideas? We look forward to your comments. Thank you all for watching this video. Leave a like if you liked it. From the Vecchio Bastardo, a greeting and see you next time.